In September, Leonid Bilik will receive his very own apartment from the state. The state-owned apartment where he lives now was given to him in 1995 after being wounded in Abkhazia, Georgia. Leonid fell under mortar fire there. There was no medication and he suffered from gangrene. Doctors could not save his leg. There was disinformation about the seizure of Kadori Valley. We were taken out by helicopter. I was without a bandage for 4 days. There were no drugs. I got progressive gas gangrene. Leonid Bilik came to Georgia from Ukraine in 1993 as a volunteer. He remembers that they did not have enough weapons. For every 3 people, only 1 assault rifle was given out. But there was a common goal: to stop Russian aggression in any way possible. We had rifles, others only sticks. At the same time, the other side was supplied with weapons by Russia. Georgia was not ready for a conflict. There were no tanks, there was nothing. The situation was the same now as in Ukraine. There was a system. The scum of society and drug addicts fought on the Russian side. Regular Russian troops stood behind, and the others were just a human shield. Armenians, Chechens, Caucasians, some of them were given money. Others were just promised something. Among Leonid's medals, he has one of the highest military honors in Georgia, named after Vakhtan Gorgosali. Leonid came home to Ukraine only a few times. The last time was 3 years ago. He went to the front line in Donbas to meet with Ukrainian soldiers. I told them that the same thing what is happening now in Ukraine was here in Georgia. More than 50,000 war veterans live in Georgia. More than half of them participated in military operations on the territory of Abkhazia. The Georgian authorities provided each of them medical insurance in the amount of $6,000. In 2009, a monthly $10 subsidy was introduced. The subsidy was introduced in 2009 instead of the benefits for gas, electricity, and garbage disposal. Our service has recalculated the size of the subsidy, and now it is decided that it has to be increased at least 2.5 times. We understand that it's hard for the state, but we are trying to improve the living conditions of all veterans by all means. Leonid Bilik is a Ukrainian who fought in Georgia, and Dodo Gugeshashvili is a Georgian who fought in Ukraine. She defended the independence in Georgia and Abkhazia, and then in the Tskhinvali region. She could not stay away when the war broke out in Ukraine. Dodo went to the Donbas as a volunteer. She defended the Donetsk airport.
When it was hard for us, then your Ukrainian guys helped us a lot. 14 of them died for Georgia. I know that all of them pray that everything will be fine in Georgia and Ukraine. God will help us in our struggle for freedom.
Our meeting with the retired Georgian colonel was held in complete secrecy. In February of this year, she was attacked in her apartment in Tbilisi. Her son was killed. Dodo miraculously survived. Since then, Gugeshashvili has been under constant protection. Law enforcement believes that she is still at risk. Therefore, she has not left Georgia.
When I was on the front line defending the Donetsk airport, I was given this postcard from one girl. This is a great gift for me. This postcard is always with me. It says that everything will be okay. I know exactly that it will happen. Georgia will win and Ukraine as well. When this happens, I will definitely find this girl and tell her that she gave me a lot of strength.
In the war for independence of Georgia, 14 Ukrainians were killed in Abkhazia. Now, in another war unleashed by the Kremlin in Ukraine, 11 Georgian volunteers have been killed.